Hi and hello, welcome to online biology class because of Ideal Others Educational Institution and the year. So I am Sadish Kumar going to take down the class regarding the topic of structural organization of animals. So we can know what is animal. So the animal which consists of three important characters. One is called sheltering, second one is called migration of food, third one is called an dunner reproduction. So this is the basic example for all types of organism. So from this topic we will see about two kind of important organism. One is called vertebrate and another one is called invertebrate. So vertebrate we know that we are already learned in the 9th standard syllabus. So vertebrate, that means presence of backbone and by the same time having a bone like structure. But in invertebrate, the absence of backbone and nematocard, they does not have any kind of bone structure. From this topic, we will see about two important organisms. One is called leech and another one is called rabbit. So what are the things we are going to be understand after the completion of the lesson? Number one, the external morphology of leech and rabbit. So external, that means we are seeing the structure by means of our naked eye. We can know something regarding the basic information of a particular types of organism. So that is called external morphology and recognize the structural features of different organ system. So we can know that different kinds of organ systems are available for each and every type of organism, like a circulatory system, excretory system, reproductive system, nervous system. Likewise, we can know the different types of organ system. Then we can able to understand the physiology, various organ system of leech and rabbit. So we can know about different kinds of physiological basic functional system of the rabbit and leech. Then learn the parasitic adaptation of leech. So leech is a external parasite. Two types of parasites are available. One is called internal parasite, another one is called external parasite. So external parasite which is available on outside of the body and they are depending upon the host organism. Then identify the types of dentation and significance of rabbit. So dentation is nothing but it is in the form of teeth structure and teeth number. So the rabbit which consists of different types of teeth in the form of incisor, canines, premolar and molar, and perceive the difference between the structural organization of invertebrate leech and vertebrate. Finally, we can know about what are the basic structural organization, how the organisms are varied from one organism to another organism in the form of invertebrate and vertebrate. Then we can see about some kind of basic introduction regarding this topic. In variety of nature and habits of animals in the biosphere are quick, amazing and interesting. So we will see that biosphere, that is called a living world, which consists of both living things and non-living things. Then the biosphere which consists of plants, microorganisms and animals. So all these things are very amazing and they are quick and by the same time they are available in the large number and large varieties. Then what we see around us may be just a few, but there are immersible species are living in this world, which means the different types of organisms are available in the world. We can know only in the few things and we are seen in the very few things because the unknown things are available in the wide range of forest as well as in the marine system as well as in the dense forest, coastal area. Many kind of organisms are available in the world. Then you have learned the lower classes about the classification of animal kingdom. Yes, even 9th standard also we are known about something regarding the classification of animal kingdom. And we can recall the kingdom Animalia. So different types of phylums. They starts from Porifera, Platyhelminthes, Aschelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Echinodermata and Chordata. Like that, different types of animal kingdoms are available, but they are in the form of two groups. One is called invertebrate and chordate. Then invertebrate they are consist of different phylums and chordate they are consist of another different phylum. And this occurs a great diversity in the habitat, structural organization and a mode of reproduction between the animals existing on the earth, which means each and every type of organism they are having a different habit and different habitat. They are living in the various kinds of places and various kinds of the living surroundings. Then this chapter you will understand the structural morphology, anatomy of invertebrate and vertebrate. So we can know about the morphology, that is external appearance, color, shape, size and air appearance, everything of the animals. And the anatomy means studying of internal organs of the animals. So studying of internal organs of animals, so we can learn about all the internal structure of each and every type of animals in the form of leech and rabbit. Then the scientific names of Indian cattle reach. So all the organism, they are having a scientific name. I already told you in the first lesson. Then each and every type of organism, they have the unique scientific name which is universally accepted, and by the same time they are having identification. So the binomial name of leech is called Hirtinaria granulosa, which is belongs to the phylum Annelida. So that is a segmented soft body animal. The annelids are metamerically segmented worm with well developed organ system. So metamerically, that means all the segments are uniform. So all in the form of ring. So it is a metamerically segmented and well developed organ system. They are having a excretory system, reproductive system, as well as in the nervous system. So it is a organ system of level of organization. Then the scientific name of the common rabbit, we will see in the forest as well as in the grassland, that is Arctolochus cuniculus. Arctolochus cuniculus. It represents the phylum Chordata, class Mammalia. So it is a presence of bone, so it is called Chordata, and they are feeding the young one by means of milk, so that is called Mammalia. And the mammals occupy the highest group of the animal kingdom, shows the achievements over the group of animals. So we will see that from the animal kingdom, the mammals are the superior one because they are occupying and they are control all the organism. So it is in the form of highest group. Then they are warm-blooded animals and possess covering the hair in the body. So we will see that mammals. From our home, we are growing with the cat, dog, and all other animals. Just we can touch it. They are having some kind of heat. That is called a warm-blooded animal. And the entire body is covered with the hairs. Then mammary glands of the female, in the most of them stinking in the mammals. So all the female, they are feeding the young one by means of milk to the young ones. So they are having a mammary gland. The mammary gland, which is act as a milk secreting gland after the pregnancy, and they are delivered the baby. Then let us study about the morphology of leech and the rabbit in details. So we can see the morphological character of leech from this class. From the next class or another class, we will see about the morphology of rabbit. Then we will see some kind of basic things regarding the Indian cattle leech, Hirtinaria granulosa, taxonomical position, 2 mark question, phylum Annelida, class Hirtinaria, order Genatolia, genus Hirtinaria, species is granulosa. And the habit and habitat of the leech, the Hirtinaria granulosa is an Indian cattle leech which is found in, that means which is available in different countries, India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Myanmar and Sri Lanka. They are living in the freshwater, ponds, lakes, swamps and slow streams. They are in the ectoparasite, which is available on outer side of the body, feed on the bloods from the fish, frog, cattle and humans. It is a sanguivorous in the nature. Sanguivorous, that means they are sucking the blood by means of a mouth. Then they are having a teeth in the form of jaws. So that is called sanguivorous in nature. And this is the external morphology of the leech. Then size and shape. The body of the leech is a soft, vermiform, elongated and segment. So it is having elongation. It is like a rubber band. And they are having a segment. It become a ribbon shaped with the extent and almost cylindrical. So it is a round one. They are having a length about 35 centimeter in the adult worms. Then coloration. They are having a different colors. The dorsal surface in the olive green and the ventral surface in the orange yellow or orange red in nature. We will see the diagram in the morphology. And segmentation, it is a metamerism segment of the body. Then the leech is metamerically segmented with 33 segments. 1 more question. The segments are arranged behind the other. That is like a train. And each segment in this further specifically subdivided into the rings and annuli. Temporary celatellum is found in the segment from segment number 9 to 11, which meant to produce a cocoon during the breeding season. So cocoon is nothing but it is a covering. We will see in the silk moth or silk worm, butterfly, like that they are also having a covering. And receptors on the dorsal side, they are having a 5 pair of eyes on the first 5 segment. Each segment bears a number of sensory projection is called receptor. So they are find the food and they are having some kind of locomotion. All these things are done with the help of the receptor. And annular receptors are located in the each annulus, and segment in the receptor is located in the first annulus of each segment. Then the first annulus is located on the each segment and anterior side and posterior side. They are binding with the help of anterior sucker and posterior sucker. Then the suckers, the leech have the two suckers, that is they are sucking the blood. They are located on the anterior upper side and posterior in the lower side. They are oral sucker which are in the ventral position occupying the first 5 segments. So first 5 segments presence of anterior sucker, last 5 segment they are presence of posterior suckers. Then the posterior sucker is formed the fusion of last 7 segments. One more question. The anterior sucker helps to feeding while both suckers in the attachment of locomotion. They are tightly penetrating on the host organism and they are slowly migrating in the form of zigzag position. And the external apertures, they are having a mouth and anus. Mouth is located on the middle anterior sucker and anus is a small aperture that opens in the mid dorsal side of 26th segment. And they are having a nephridia 4. So one more question. Nephridia is open in the exterior by the 17th pair of the nephridiospore. Ventrally is the last annulus of each segment from segment number 6 to 22. From segment number 6 to 22, totally 17 pairs. So 17 pair consists of your nephridiospore. And the male genital pore, which is located on the mid-ventral opening, situated between the second and third annulus of the 10th segment. Then the female genital pore, it lies the mid-ventrally between the second and the third annuli of 11th segment. So 10th segment is male and 11th segment is a female. So thank you one and all. From next class, we will see about the digestive system of the leech. Up to that, thank you very much. I am Satish Kumar from Biological Science Department. Thank you one and all.